Hello, it's Matthew with Trimble here, and today I want to show you an easy and quick workflow to get some measurements from your SketchUp model. So now I want to touch on one of the key features that's very useful for getting real-world measurements from these laser scans, and that is going to be part of the Scan Essentials extension. Those two features are going to be called Construction Point and Guideline. Construction Point essentially allows you to click on any individual point inside of your laser scan and create a snappable point within that area that you selected. A guideline will do the same thing, but instead it'll create a line between 2 points that are selected. I'm going to go ahead and show an example as to how you can use the construction point to get real-world measurements of this staircase that we have here. So I'm going to go ahead and select construction point. And what I want to do is I want to get the measurements of the vertical and horizontal differences between each of these steps, as well as these landing pads at the top and at the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in onto the edges of these ledges and then snap to one of the points that represents the ledge of those individual steps. So I've created the first five, and I'm going to hide the point cloud so you can get an idea of how that looks and what we can do with it. So now that we have our five construction points, I want to show how we can draw some line work between them. So we can go ahead and export this line work into SketchUp layout and then create some 2D dimension drawings from that. The first thing we're going to want to do is go into our camera settings and switch to parallel projection. This just makes it easier to create the lines that connect between these two different points. Then we'll want to go ahead and select our line tool. And from there, we can start connecting our construction points. Now I want to jump to what a completed staircase will look like and then show how we can send that to layout for dimensioning. So here we have a side parallel view of the completed line work for the staircase. So now that we want to bring it into layout, we can go ahead and go to Edit, and then delete the guides to delete all of the construction points that we used as markers for the different ledges. And then after we have our line work, we can go ahead and go into File, and then Send to Layout to bring it into SketchUp Layout. Go ahead and save your model. Thanks for watching. Tune into the rest of this series to get the most out of your SketchUp workflow.